it won't focus. It's not a full round moon. It's like just under half a moon. But you can see some stars on the power pole. Yep. The weatherman lied again. I knew he would. God, I knew it. So, last news I saw last night is, it's only going to get down to 31 degrees. It's not going to be any colder than that. As I'm thinking, yeah, and you dumb assholes said it was only going to be 34 degrees the last 3 or 4 mornings. Well, we're 24 degrees this morning. And I did not turn the cow's water off last night, or the 2-year-old's water. I did, however, turn them off and unhook the hoses this morning so that, and I'll get the valves open that weren't open, so that when it does thaw, it doesn't blow up. Hopefully. The hydrant in the barn over here for the 2-year-olds, the hydrant wasn't froze, but where the drop is out here, everything's froze up at the trough. And the cow's trough is down about 4 inches from where it should be. So obviously it froze. Yeah. I seriously thought about coming out and doing something at 11 o'clock last night when the thermometer said 30 degrees. And I thought, no, maybe they'll be right. Maybe it's actually just not going to get any colder. Yeah, I knew it. I just didn't want to unhook shit last night. And nothing going on in the barns. Go figure. I'm going to see what I can do with an auger this morning. Oh, and if we look over there, yeah, it has no idea what it wants to focus on. The light in the middle of the screen. Yeah, number 2's up. I noticed that when I came back out of the shop, or out of the barn, I guess, after I was already to the shop. And I've been meaning to fill the shop tanks for the last, week. I was hoping number 1 was going to be here to do that. It's just time consuming is all, And I want to do it when it's a little on the warmer side. Only see 3. I guess Blue's going to stay outside. His prerogative. I've been looking for this. I knew where it was. Anyway, furnace is still going. Hasn't run out of fuel yet. As I say that, it'll probably run out. I'm not real sure how it's got from running clear out yet, but it's still warm in here. So anyway, I think I mentioned yesterday I cut that off with that oscillating saw. Cut it mostly down and then split it because I already broke it trying to pull it and I wasn't pulling very hard. I can't fix that one, but I can fix this, make it work. So that's what I'm going to work on. Yep. Looks like pretty decent sunrise starting. Yeah, the moon's still up there. Moved a little bit though. It was way over there earlier. That looks, come on, focus. Doesn't want to know if it wants to focus on the star up there, if it wants to focus on the power lines. Pretty bright star. Yeah, almost time to feed. Give them as much time as I can out there in the hay, because half of them, yeah, they kind of eat in shifts. They all go in there together, and then they'll be in and out all night. Let the last few in there finish getting a belly full for the day. Don't know if I've shown it before. There's a little magnetic heater. That's on the hydraulic oil tank. Oil levels somewhere in here. So, yeah, I usually put it down about there. Does a decent job of heating the oil, and this thing's got a factory block heater on it. So, that's only like 350 watt. I have no idea what the block heater is, but That right there definitely helps. You know, it doesn't warm the oil in the pumps, but at least once it starts to flow, yeah, it makes a little noise, and then the heated oil finally starts to get there and things quiet down and things work. So thought I'd show you that. I think that thing's got a block heater on it too, but I ain't gonna fire that thing up for a while. Hey, a little hint for you. You got a key to take out. A pair of dikes work really good. Go on the end, get a hold of the end, rotate up. Usually works. I've had some that it didn't want to do, but usually that works, even on a woodruff key. It usually works. So there's your hint for the day. Direction is changed. I just clean the shaft up. Neat thing about a motor, plug it in and it's its own lathe. Just got to use tooling you need to use, you know. That's a lot better than it was. Probably should. I don't know why there's a spot back here. All I did was use the file on it. I'm going to use the paper on it. I just wanted to show you that. Look way down there by the bend, there's a creek feeder. It was up here with this one and with Dad's old pickup over there. I went to drag this one out and didn't get very far. I forgot the bottom rail was off of it. That end right there hooked on a freaking tree branch. Maybe it was the other end. I guess it was the other corner. But I figured I could get in and pick it up, so I did. And welded a bar back on because they're going to advertise these for sale. And I figured I better put that back on because other than them getting cleaned up, I'm not going to do nothing to them. As is where it is, I'll set them on your truck or trailer. If I actually had some pipe to put on the bottom, that would have been done a long time ago. But we don't need 4 of these since we don't have the extra ground anymore, or the other 40 cows, 40 plus cows. These are for the calves to get green. And if we're not going to have 80 calves plus, we don't need 4 feeders. I haven't used them the last couple of years, just the other 2. So anyway, that's what's happening. So I'll get back on the auger in a little bit, I hope. Well, I never made it back in the shop. Number 1 got here and she got some straw spread. She got these girls done and she got them done over here. She didn't get the heifers done, but you know. And these girls almost need a bale out there, but not quite. And maybe tomorrow I'll need to do that one and a couple in the feed barn. And I already opened the feed barn, and you can see how much they care about it. I was back there with the skid steer, so I opened it. They don't care. Well, I did get the mounting plate for the motor on and measured to see what I need for spacers. Looks like I got to space it up 1.25 inches, give or take. So I don't know if I'm going to take some 1-inch tubing or maybe some 1.25 inch tubing and punch a couple holes in a couple pieces and go that route. In the meantime, the feeders are no longer up there, which I already showed you. Neither's Dad's pickup. They're all down here. I got those moved, put the bucket on, set a few bales up so the calves could get some hay, and straighten the yard up where I drug the one. Snuck a little rock and put it in front of the shop door, so I don't gotta walk in the mud to walk in every morning. Well, been frozen in the morning, but you know what I mean. And had to go clean Mom's horses out. That's a pain in the butt. I can't get the skid steer in most of it. I can, but I gotta have somebody open a gate and hold it. So I got that done. You know, well, I got the bucket on, and you know, air dry, freeze dried. Dry is dry. Back here where we made the big mess Thanksgiving and just before that getting manure hauled out, I no longer have any rock pile, and that's a little soft on the far edge. It's all double packed with the skid steer except for what looks different there, a little soft. But yeah, another couple scoops would have been nice, but this has got it leveled up pretty good, and it's solid. And get in here better. Still just got to kind of figure a little better way. And eventually the plan was to come out here another 12 feet with the building and put another feeder in here where the track hoe and that tin's setting, which means another 12 foot of wall, which I have the boards for the wall. I have at least one post that'll work there. I don't know if I got one long enough for here. And I'm not sure about there, but yeah, then you still need the beams and the rest of it. Would be nice if it was out here though, because you know that 12 feet would be about right here. That's a lot more manure storage. And if I don't need the room up there, that could all be manure storage too. But yeah, that's what was supposed to happen before. Oh hey, and there's Becky's new burn pile right by the barrel. That's what we did yesterday. But anyway, it's about that time. And hopefully Ty and Maury, rather than Ty taking Grandma's pickup to get tubs and taking the trailer, she said her and Maury will run down in the morning and pick those up, since he's got to come out and pick up his sack of feed anyway. I'm good with that. Bad thing is she won't be around the rest of the day tomorrow, and I need to go to Maury's hay barn and get a load of little bales on the little Freightliner. He doesn't have as much as he thought he did by the sounds of it, but yeah, right now it doesn't really matter. Mud. Still got to find more hay. I know. Oh yeah, I got hay. Yeah, but you know the shipping charges are going to kill us to get it from anybody very far. Bad enough we're going to have to put license on the pumpkin to go get much. Because if I'm going to go 30, 40, 50 miles to get some, I ain't taking a little Freightliner. I'll take the trailer. And, yeah, licensing farm trucks in the state of Oregon is a freaking joke. It's like $500 for the license. And that's only if we do 1/4. So, anyway, thank you for watching. A little early on the sunset, but it's still setting. It's over there somewhere.